Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, this is my co-host Eddie, and today we're doing an unboxing of the Gigabyte Xtreme Gaming GTX 970. But what? I thought we just did the Xtreme Gaming GTX 980 Ti. We did, but someone was commenting that they wanted to see the Xtreme Gaming 970 go up against a 390, so I thought I'd do it and see what differences there are between the 980 Ti version and the 970. Plus, you know, another 970 versus 390 video is always going to be fun. Now, if you haven't checked out my Patreon already, go over and take a look. If you just can spare, you know, a few bucks a month, that would be absolutely fantastic. It helps out the channel more than you know. And I only need a few of you guys to do it, and then we'll be able to upgrade the equipment and just keep making these videos better and better going forward. So let's jump straight in then with the unboxing. So if we look around the back, oh, it looks quite nice. So this is going to be a very interesting card. Now, it's not often that we see the, you know, there be a very, you know, like the Xtreme Gaming 980 Ti, but then also bring out an Xtreme Gaming version of one of the lowering cards like this 970, so that is quite interesting. Now, if you are not aware of the GTX 970 by now, which some of you might not be, but I'd say the vast majority of my viewers are, it runs the GM204 Maxwell GPU, which is a cut-down version of what you get in a GTX 980, so it has about 20% less CUDA cores and texture units. So we're just going to see what it comes with here. Okay, this is very similar to the 980 Ti we checked out very recently. So it's coming with your Xtreme Gaming armband, which, you know, okay. I would have rather maybe a mouse pad or something like that, but who knows. A little badge here, getting a 4-pin to 6-pin power adapter, and then just your normal carry-on, your manuals, and your driver CDs. So that's all pretty standard there, aside from the the armband. But yeah, pretty much exactly what we got on the GTX 980 Ti, I believe. Alright, so let's get into this card itself. Man, these things are so big. Jesus. Alright, so clock speed wise on this guy, and its OC mode, you're going to be getting a base clock of 1215 MHz and a boost clock of 1367. However, this will, oh, let me get that tape off. Look at that, look at that. Oh, it's stuck on there real good. There we go. But with GPU Boost 2.0, it's obviously going to go up by itself, you know, if temperatures allow. Memory wise, we're seeing 4 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory at 7,100 MHz, about 100 MHz bump up over the reference, which is about, which is 7,010 MHz, and that's on a 256-bit bus. TDP wise, we're seeing a 145 watt TDP, which is just showing off Maxwell's efficiency, and NVIDIA recommends a power supply of 600 watts, which I personally think is pretty overkill for a GPU like this. But, you know, it depends on what you're running in your system, I suppose. Now, size-wise, so it's coming in at 42 millimeters tall, 279 millimeters long. So this is pretty, you know, a little bit on the longer side, but nothing really massive. And 121 millimeters wide. So this should fit in the majority of cases out there. However, if you have a mid-tower that's a bit more on the smaller side of things, then you might need to take out a hard drive cage. Power connector wise, we're just seeing the 2 8-pins up on the top there, which is a bit more on the overkill side as far as 970s go, but that's going to allow you to get better overclocking and all of that fun stuff. And IO wise, if we look around, we're just seeing the NVIDIA standard, which we've been seeing on everything for a while, which is triple DisplayPort, HDMI 2.0 port, and a DVI-I port. This is good, nice and standard, because it allows you to have triple G-Sync displays. It also allows you to have a 4K at 60 Hz through that HDMI, so I really like that also. Now let's move on to this Xtreme Gaming cooler. So this is featuring 4 6mm heat pipes and 2 8mm heat pipes. It also has the triangle cool technology, which is just a sort of like heatsink design which more efficiently dissipates the heat. It has a unique fan design which we've been seeing for quite a while now. This came out with the G1 Gaming, and they do work very nicely. These fans do a good job. It's also coming with their 0 decibel fan technology, which means these fans will be off until the temperature reaches a certain amount, and then they will turn on, meaning that you'd get, 0 fan noise. But there will still be a little bit of noise from the card itself, things like coil whine and other things like that. Now it's coming with Gigabyte's GPU Gauntlet, which allows for more binned GPUs. This is just kind of like a sorting method. It should allow you to get better GPUs in terms of overclocking, so you should be able to overclock them higher than other ones. Now it's coming with their 16.8 million RGB color lighting, so that will be on that Windforce logo there. Plus these fans themselves, I'm not sure if you can see, but the white rings around them, they will also light up. So that's an interesting thing also. Now, around the back, we see it has their nice big back plate there. This looks very similar to the one you get on the 980 Ti. It's also coming with their aerospace grade PCB coating for dust, corrosion, and moisture resistance. So I never really figured that was something necessary. But it's there, so I suppose if your liquid cooler leaks or something like that, then that's a good thing. It might save your graphics card. Now components-wise, so it's coming with 10+2 power phases to keep the MOSFETs nice and cool. It's also coming with their Titan X grade chokes and capacitors that will mean the card's more reliable, but will also allow you for a higher overclock and a more stable overclock, so that's really good. And overall, I really like this card. It's nice to see a sort of premium model of a lower, not really a lower end card, but you know what I mean. Because usually they always save it for the very top ones, and they get these really awesome models, but people that don't want, say, a 980 Ti kind of get left out to dry. So this is quite cool, and I've got really high hopes for this guy, considering how good this cooler did with the 980 Ti, which is a much hotter running GPU by comparison. This should be some pretty serious cooling going on in this guy, and it should stay very, very cool. Now, I thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to Tech Showdown if you haven't already, and like the video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.